Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my 2021 Christmas home tour. So just like we always do, I'm gonna kind of take you throughout the house, throughout the areas that I decorated, and just give an overview and talk about my thoughts a little bit. And then at the end of the video, I thought I would include a nighttime tour just so y'all can see all of the little cozy and twinkly lights everywhere, because of course, that's what makes it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Grab yourself your Christmas blanket, something cozy to drink, and let's get on in to the home tour. All right, so here is a look at our foyer and the tree that I decorated for in here. I also did a decorate with me video. We just have the garland going down the stairs, and then this tree is a King of Christmas. I'll put the name of it, I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. But I decided to decorate it with kind of a really rich emerald green, and then pops of gold, as well as some brown and wood accents. It's kind of like a rustic glam tree. And I really love how it turned out. And then down at the bottom, I didn't show this in my decorate with me because I actually went back and did it. But for the tree skirt, I just used this faux fur throw, which I pretty much I've used it the past few years. And then I just turned this little crate on its side and put some of my extra ornaments that kind of go along with this tree, like they're spilling out. I can't remember if I told you guys this or not, but I had a neighbor in our old neighborhood who did something similar one year, and I fell in love with it. So I've always been wanting to kind of steal her idea. So Renee, if you happen to be watching, thank you for the inspiration. But anyway, I put a couple little cone trees on both sides. The tree you can see on this side as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring y'all to our living room. Here is kind of an overview of it. I finally am so happy with how it looks. I think it looks neat, clean, my style, but yet cozy and festive. All of those things. And I just realized there is a sled right here that I did not decide what to do with, but it kind of looks cute right there. So let's just go back and say I planned that. Anyway, this little wall embellishment needs to be hung. But like I said, we just got through painting, so I was trying to decide if I wanted it there permanently before we put holes in the walls. But I just hung a wreath on that and put a couple little pillows on top, and we keep our blankets down there. I went ahead and turned the fireplace on so we can get the full effect in here. So on our couches, I just placed a few little festive pillows. And then down below, our coffee table just has a few little Christmas trees. Has a few Christmas trees from the Target dollar section. And this is a Christmas memories book that we found when we were cleaning out a room the other day. And I want to start using it. It has like favorite memory from Christmas Eve, favorite dinner, stuff like that. And I thought that'd be super fun to start putting out every year. So I just put it there. Then we have the candle, and I just placed everything in this little basket with this little runner from Amazon. This is what the fireplace looks like, and y'all, I'm so particular. I do not keep these here when this is on, but just for a second while I'm standing here, I'm getting ready to take it back off. You can see the stockings moving. That just makes me too nervous. But anyway, this is how I ended up decorating our mantle this year. A lot of y'all may know the struggle it was. So here's kind of a little overview of how everything turned out. I had this decorated one way. I think that was actually in a decorate with me, but I knew I wasn't too overall pleased with it, so I knew I would go back and change some things. And I finally did with this mirror, and I think it's just what this space needed. I have one similar, but it's all white. But I think on our light walls, this wood frame was like the perfect contrast that this mantle needed. So I got Darren to hang that up there, and that will probably become a staple piece that we'll just leave up there. It is pretty heavy, and it came from Kirkland's. I'll try to link stuff below, but I'm so bad about it. If y'all have a question, just ask me and I'll be glad to answer it if you know you want to know where something's from. But anyway, so up on the mantle, I decided to add some garland per a lot of y'all's suggestion when I asked over there on Instagram. A lot of y'all said to put the garland up on top and not let it drape down. So that's what I did, but I only had an extra flocked garland. I didn't have an extra just plain green, which what I kind of wanted since everything else is green in here. But I think it looks cute and it's good enough. So that's what I did. And then I added in my little red bead garland as well, just to add some color. Added a few candlesticks on either side. And then just my big red berry wreath up on the mirror with just a little command strip. And down here we have our stockings, and I still have to finish our stocking tags. I stained them tonight. If I get them done before I put this video up, I'll pop a picture of them up here so you can see what the finished stockings and their tags look like. But I love those. And then down here on the bottom, this is where I placed those little birch logs. And I just put some little greenery picks and a red berry ornament in there just to kind of give that area some color. And then over here, just another little red berry wreath, a miniature version on that little wreath stand. Right, and then we'll move over here to the tree and the little TV area. So this is our family tree. It kind of has a theme of traditional, just red and green colors. I added some red and green picks to the top, and then it does have some red and green ornament garland and a few red and green ornaments. But like I said, this is where we have all of our family ornaments. This one was McKenna's, the first year she was born. We have Tiana from our Disney trip. And then this year we also made some salt dough ornaments, which I just love. I think they're so precious and they add so much to the tree. Just all of our little family ornaments. It kind of has a theme, but yet also has all of these ornaments that are just so special to us. Butter, y'all, this came from, of course, the Paula Deen store at the beach. And then here's a little ice cream cone that we had made for Hayden a few years ago. We have our camper, which reminds me, I don't know where our Ocean Lakes ornaments are. They're somewhere around here. And then just a few more of our little family ornaments. And then Hayden had to have this little climbing Santa, but I was fine with it because someone had one when I was little and I've loved them ever since. So we have that on our tree this year. And then I had another tree skirt that matched our stockings underneath the tree. But I changed it out for this kind of wicker tree collar that came from Hobby Lobby. And it looks so much neater and I love it. All right, and then coming over to our TV stand. I've already showed you guys this, but I just left this little truck here and I put all of our remotes in the back just to kind of keep those neat. And then I just put another green garland back here on the back. And I added another one of those ornament garlands as well. This little holly jolly sign. And then our countdown to Christmas. Can y'all even believe, I think this is accurate. Well, maybe not when y'all see it. Can y'all even believe that? I can't. And then down here, I actually love this. I've had this little candle holder for a few years. It's kind of like a galvanized silver, I guess you'd say. But I just placed it on top of some greenery and put a little faux candle in there. And I think it just looks so perfect down there on the bottom of that. So here is a look from this side of our living room. All right, now I'm going to show you a quick look at both of my girls' rooms decorated for Christmas. So this is my youngest daughter, and she wanted a pink and gold theme, so that's what we did. We actually got her this champagne gold tree from Walmart this year, and it's so pretty in person. It's kind of hard to see in front of this window, but it is seriously just a really pretty tree. And then of course we added all sorts of pink and gold ornaments on there. We got some from Big Lots, some from Walmart, and just pretty much wherever we found them. And then also we added some gold and rose gold little jingle bells to a lot of the branches. And that was kind of a little happy mistake, because we didn't feel like tying on all the little strings to hang them. So we just stuck them on random little twigs, and in person it looks so cute with all of the little random jingle bells everywhere. And then she wanted a bow on top of her tree as well, so that's what we did. And then at the bottom she just has a blanket for her tree skirt. And then she does have a couple more little Christmas things over here on her dresser. She has some fake snow. I think she did this. And then this little tree lights up. I'll show you guys that at night. And then a little white reindeer and another little gold bottle brush tree over here. And then on this side she has this tree, but it needs battery, so it doesn't light up right now. And then just up above her dresser, a little champagne wreath that I've had forever. She decided to use that. So just a few little Christmas touches, but super adorable. And then here we are in my oldest daughter's room. I actually did a whole decorate with me in here, so I'll link that below if you guys want to see it. I'll just kind of quickly go over everything again in this video. But she wanted a winter wonderland theme, which was basically just red and white, so that's everything that we did. She has her flocked tree over here with just some red, white, and gold. She wanted a gold bow on top. And then just a few little festive touches on her dresser. Overall, just pretty simple and clean. And the one thing we did in that decorate with me was add the little curtain lights behind her windows. And like I said, I'll do a nighttime tour so you guys can see that a little bit better. It's very hard to see right now in the daytime, but they really look so pretty at night, so stay tuned for that. Just a few little festive pillows and a blanket across her bed. And then over here is her little kind of winter village that we did. And her little wax warmer, which is just that little fireplace warmer. She has some of her favorite wax melts in there. And then just this sign over here on her nightstand. And that's pretty much it for her room. She likes it to be simple and clean. She does have this little, I don't know, geometric thing on her wall, and I just stuck some berries in there just to kind of dress it up for Christmas. But it just has the greenery hanging out. So yeah, this is her little winter wonderland bedroom. Alright, now I'm going to bring y'all into the dining room and I'll show you how we did it this year. So we just have our hutch over here on this little wall, and I love the top of it. I just took these two little lanterns and put some fake snow in there with a few little ornaments, and then just a few like pine sprigs. And then over here with the lanterns, I have my little neutral Santa, which I just love. I love him up here. And then that little antique light back there. And we'll come over to this corner. This is probably my favorite little area in the home this year. So I decided to put this little pencil tree over here in front of the window. And I just put lots of gold and silver on there. My little faux mercury glass star, which looks a little bit crooked. Also, I need to take down this hook. It broke, so I need to take that down. But anyway, like I said, just has lots of silver and gold. Very kind of glam. And this is sort of my like nativity area. I kind of wanted all this to work together. I just used this little plaid red skirt at the bottom because that's what I had. And then over here beside the tree, basically to cover up that outlet behind, I just have a basket with a blanket and some pillows. And then a little pitcher with some little sprigs behind it. And then up above in this corner, this is something that I got from Walmart. I know it was pretty popular this year. It's just the Oh Holy Night little music sheet, and I just placed some greenery at the top. I just felt like it needed something else, so I did that. Then I'm gonna swing y'all around over here to the sideboard table, and this is where I decided to put our nativity this year. And I actually am super pleased with it. I love how it looks. So of course, in our little stable, I put Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, and a couple little animals, and then a few sprigs of greenery on either side. And then I put a couple mercury glass trees. These came from Hobby Lobby last year. And then I put a few of the other characters, the people, not characters, y'all know what I'm talking about, the other people that were on the scene over here on this little riser. And I felt like it just made it look a whole lot neater with them kind of in there. So I put those in there, and then this is actually just a little greenery wreath that I stuck underneath just to go along with all of my other greenery I had over here. So let me step back. You can kind of see how that looks over there. I love it with the mirror above it. Just super pleased with that. Then here's a look from this side. I kind of thought that the star on top of the tree over here kind of looked like, you know, the star shining on baby Jesus over there. So that's my whole little area, and I just love it. I love the twinkling lights. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Some of the lights on this tree were out, and it is a pre-lit tree. So I just took a strand of twinkly lights and kind of ran it through randomly, and I actually love it. I love how it has like a little bit of twinkle throughout the tree. And then as far as our dining room table, I just kept it really simple. And I just put this little centerpiece here right in the middle of the table, a faux candle, and then that super traditional tartan plaid runner. I just love that. Nothing seems more Christmas than that tartan plaid to me. And then the other area in here in the dining room, I also had this in a decorate with me as well. This is where I put some of my little houses, the little ceramic ones and the metal ones. And that one is a wax warmer from Walmart. I just put all those together with a few trees up here. I think I did add this Merry Christmas to all signs since you guys saw it. And then a little snowflake banner, like it's falling down over my little village. And then on the bottom, I just put a couple pillows since I have so much going on up at the top. All right, so now we're coming into our kitchen area and our little breakfast area. And it's real life. I have something in the crock pot going, which y'all will see next week. So if you like crock pot meals, subscribe and stay tuned for that. I just put just something simple, this plain old little ho-ho-ho platter that I found at Goodwill a few years ago. I just love the festive colors of it. And that's all I really set over here. And then just a candle going over there in the corner. Y'all already know the deal. I keep it so simple in the kitchen. But I just moved this little sign. I had it on the other side of the kitchen, but it says Merry Christmas. And then I just added some greenery down here with a few little fairy lights. And then I did find my little Mary Ray Dunn canister. And so I just set that here with this other little candle holder. I don't have a candle in it, but that is a good idea. I might put a small one in there. All right, so now we're gonna come in here to our breakfast room. And I also did a decorate with me on this. So I won't go over everything. I just kind of decorated all this in a gingerbread theme. I added a few pieces of greenery, just kind of here and there. I love that gingerbread up there on the top especially. And then down here is our cocoa bar, which I already showed y'all pretty much as well. I did add, I think I added this little rolling pin and these little lights right here that were at the Target dollar spot last year, but I've seen them at Hobby Lobby again this year. And then this little tray, I just added some little, what are those even called, mule mugs and some faux cookies and cookie cutters on there. And then of course our hot cocoa bar with all the stuff you need to make some hot cocoa. faux candle, and then some Christmas tree cakes. And then of course our coffee maker and Keurig down here. Alrighty y'all, that's gonna wrap up our Christmas home tour for 2021. Like I said, after this, I'm gonna just take it into a nighttime tour set to some calming, peaceful music. So don't forget to enjoy that as well. But I wanted to take this time to officially wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays from our family to yours. Bye y'all.